Senior year of high school. It's spring. A gentle warm breeze comes through your car windows. You are parked outside your friend's house. You and three of your closest friends skipped school today. In view of attendance, some would say you four were never very dependable. You know that's false. You always did your work, but maybe it's also true in some aspect. Your friends come out of the house and pile into your car. You open the sunroof, then close it. It was too bright. Or did you just change your mind? You and your friends are determined to play a game, a simple concept. Choose the direction you drive by a coin toss. When you come up on an intersection, flip a coin. If the coin comes up heads, you take a right, tails, and you go left. You find a nickel in your cup holder. Your car could use some cleaning, but it's not too messy. Still, you remember how clean it was the day you got it. You're irritated the dirt lines the floor mats, old school papers litter the floor, an empty Starbucks cup from last week sits crammed in the holder on the side of your door. You start to drive. All of you will take turns flipping a coin. Today your lives are guided by the cause-effect governance of the coin toss, and you all feel that there should be some sort of equality in flipping the coin and affecting the events of that day. Where will you arrive, you wonder? First flip was tails. You pass by rows and rows of identical suburban housing. Then heads, you pass a pool. Heads, you see a supermarket. Heads, you get onto a road cutting through countryside. You're on here for 20 minutes before the next stop. Tails, you're on the highway. Speed picks up. 60, 70, 80 miles per hour. You turn up the music, but your friend says something, so you turn it down. You ask what they said. We should make a time limit in case we don't come to a stop. It's agreed upon. 3 hours, then you'll turn around and go back. The game goes on. You pass mountains, cut through back roads, travel over gravel, pass by rows and rows of evergreens. Everything always seems the same. The mountains never change, the pines stay green, the countryside looks undeveloped, and you drive on for hours. 10 minutes left to the 3-hour mark. You're suitably lost in the middle of nowhere. You think it's right where you want to be. Perhaps you're in another state. You aren't paying attention to road signs. It's later now. The sun illuminates everything in a soft yellow hue. The mountains look more purple. It's a bit colder. You drive further up the road you're on. You arrive at a graveyard. Final stop and destination. Get out. You'll go no further today. And yet, you hear laughter. The irony did not escape your friends. In a life where everything seems so similar that the next day will surely be as determined as this one, where you are governed by the chance of a coin toss, or maybe something more free-willed, perhaps your adherence to that toss. Everyone laughed that death was what the world led you to. You sit for a while in silence, watching the sunset over the mountains in the distance. The sun tears through the graveyard, casting long shadows in a reddish glow. You turn the car around. It needs gas. It has a lot more miles on it than it did at the beginning of the trip. Everything looks different in the dark. Don't stop driving. Never stop driving. Not the car, nor the mountains, nor the trees, nor your friends, nor you ever looks the same, feels the same, is the same, for more than the instant you perceive it. You know, then, that the form of your world is one of emptiness, and it's liberating. You're not you anymore. You're me now, and we're the same.